Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Back at you with another cook. This one is supremely decadent. It is the beef tenderloin, the beef fillet, and there's a reason why this one's expensive, because it's delicious, soft and supremely tender. Beef tenderloins and beef fillets, if you just leave them on a plate or on a board, after 10 minutes or so they'll just flatten out. That's how soft and tender they are. This is also the reason why at the start of this clip I was just pressing it back into its round shape. And as you can see now, I'm just tying the slightly thicker end so that it's roughly the same thickness, diameter as the thinner end. This will just help make sure everything cooks nice and evenly. As with all Saffron meats, this one is no exception. It's truly spectacular. Here we have some prime Hereford grass-fed cattle reared over an island and then wet aged for around about 10 days or so. Really delicious stuff. So the next step in this recipe is to sear off the outside. We want to introduce a bit of color to this beef. We want the outside to caramelize and char just very slightly, because we won't be able to do this after it's been cooked in the oven. So best to do that now so we can develop those caramelized flavors on the outside. Real simple. Just grab a pan, make sure it's very hot, and just before you're ready to put the beef in, add a dash of oil and proceed to sear on all sides. We were looking at about 1 minute on each side, and you'll know if you've done a good job if you're hearing sounds like these. Next, you want to just make a little bit of stock, so I've used an OXO cube here and I've put a little bit of sumac in there to give it some tang. We're putting this in the bottom of our roasting pan just so nothing burns in the oven. We can collect the tenderloin juices and make a fabulous little jus or gravy at the end. Then simply place in your oven. Ignore the extra steaks. We had a few last minute guests join us for iftar, standard Asian household. But you can see I've just placed a temperature probe in the tenderloin so we can see how it's getting on. We're aiming for an internal temperature around about 62 degrees Celsius, and that's 145 Fahrenheit. I set the oven to about 150 Celsius with the fan on. After around 1 hour, our tenderloin is ready. Just let it rest for about 15 minutes and we're ready to carve and serve. The knife is just gliding through this one like butter, and you can see every slice is beautifully medium and very evenly cooked. Really helps to tie these kind of roasts. I'm serving this tenderloin with some roast vegetables, some mushrooms, some salad, some roast potatoes, and we're just pouring that lovely jus back over the meat and potato. I know you're going to love this one, guys. Enjoy.